Will Jimeno is an author.
Like I said here, instead our country pulled together like never before.
His stories are about overcoming fear and living your faith. But there's nothing fictional about them. He did both on September 11th, 2001.
I always say, well, if God left me on this earth for a reason, is as a survivor, it's my responsibility and obligation to help other people.
It shows you me as an immigrant.
But get this, one of his 9/11 books is for kids. Immigrant, American Survivor is about that day, his journey to the U.S. from Colombia, and his Catholic upbringing.
My actual police ID and shield.
In the years following 9/11, Will was asked to talk to young students who were afraid to fly, and his speaking engagements evolved into a message: never give up.
And how do I talk to kids about the darkest day in U.S. history? And I think it just came from my heart. I had the same trials and tribulations as every other child. So what I want people to understand is I am no different than them.
The actual collapse happening.
In the children's book, you see the true story of Jimeno, a Port Authority police officer, trapped, crushed beneath the World Trade Center's 220 stories of concrete and steel.
One of the things I've always done to my wife and my daughter was the sign language, I love you. So I took both my hands, I crossed them over my chest because I figured I was going to die. Hopefully they'll find me like this and be able to tell my wife I was thinking about her.
When they found us.
After 13 hours, he was only one of two people pulled alive from underneath the collapse. His experience went on to become the plot of the 2006 Oliver Stone movie World Trade Center.
Who's coming? Step forward.
I got it, Sergeant.
To the world who watched in horror on that day, 9/11 was a tragedy. But for Will, he's been able to take the good with the bad.
You know, Jesus died for us. If we just look that they nailed him on the cross, then it's just a tragedy. It's not a tragedy because he gave his life for us. On 9/11, I don't look at what the terrorists did. I look at all the good that day.
That's a lesson he hopes to pass on to the next generation. Jessica Easthope, Currents News.
If you're watching Currents News on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click on the bell to get updates to all of our newest content, because we are putting your faith in the news.